Okay, my cheesy setup caused me to have to come back to this. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to weigh in on the giants. Okay, 1. Were there giants on the earth? Yes. We have fossils. We have skulls. We have giant skeletal remains. In fact, I heard BYU has the remains of the giants that were here in America, some of them. Yes, there were giants. We have recorded encounters such as David and Goliath. And an important thing to bear in mind is the giant Goliath was killed by David, and a lot of people are saying, "Oh, we can't kill the giants." Well, yeah, we can kill the giants. David killed Goliath. He was a Philistine. Okay, now this is where it gets interesting. The Philistines were seafaring people. Okay, so this we'll figure in a minute. Also, we have encounters of Indians and giants, recording the fact that they had 2 rows of teeth and 6 fingers, and we might even have skeletal remains of that. Okay, so we can say, yeah, there were giants. 2, are there still giants? Yes, I think so. Okay, when Bigfoots are spotted, it's always like in wooded areas. Also, there's been filmed giants, and giants could be in caves. There was I forget who it was. One of the conspiracy theorists, that's what they call everybody. He had photos in Antarctica of giants sitting in front of caves. Okay, so some of us say giants are still on the earth. Okay, so now what happened to some of these giants? Well, the Bible says some of the giants came down from heaven and breeded with humans, and God was so disgusted that he flooded the earth to rid the earth of the giants. So one theory is there were giants, and then all of the giants were killed because they were fallen angels, and they bred with the human women, which was bad for the human women because then they had to give birth to the giants, and it was not good. Okay, when the earth flooded, some people say some of the giants went underground. And this is a theory that I kind of agree with. Some say the giants are in Atlantis. Okay, and then some say Atlantis would be under Antarctica, but I don't think so. I think that Atlantis would have been off the coast, going back to the Philistines, off the coast of Portugal, and it was a huge continent that was covered by water. And some say possibly this race of giants is underground, under the ocean, which I kind of lean towards. Okay, so now, these giants could have been underground in more than one place. They could have been underground in Antarctica. They could have been underground off the coast of Portugal. They could have been in Atlantis. Okay, what's going on? Okay, supposedly we're tunneling from America to China. And possibly these tunnels are going to free the giants. And I think they're already here myself. Okay, now for another theory. See this painting? If you look very carefully, it looks like giants. And this looks like a flying saucer. So some of us think some of the giants are coming from off the planet. So they could be, you know, they could have been coming and going all this time by spaceships. That goes back to the alien things. Are the giants aliens? Maybe. They could be a big race of gigantic giants. I wouldn't doubt that either. Okay, another theory. Now, this is a legitimate theory as well. The giants are spirits, like the Nephilim. And the giants are still here and have been here. Like when the Bible talks of strongholds. Okay, when the Israelites were going to try to go in and conquer Canaan, there was a stronghold, and those were maintained by giants. You got to get past those giants. So as of that time, there was giants. Okay, so now, you know, when there's a stronghold now, that means strong devils. Do those strong devils still exist? Yes, I think so. Now, I want to mention something. Okay. This is my new shell. I love it so much. Isn't it just so cute? I was able to get this today for like $2. You know, if you've been watching my videos, you will notice that I had a lot of shells. Sometimes I'm stupid. Look how cute this is, and it does kind of look like a pyramid. Okay, so sometimes I stupidly sell them. It's always a mistake. But what I want you to notice is this shell, and these are in nature's, is going clockwise, right? Okay, so now there's a lot of this controversy about the weather and these weather machines. Okay, look at this. Negate attack. So when there is an attack, these wind towers, here's the attack, and then here's the attack, and then the wind towers would go in the opposite direction to negate the attack. So bear this in mind, and this has been on my alien stuff and my chats. Okay, so now here is a clockwise attraction, and here is a counter clockwise attraction. That counterclockwise is probably going to negate some kind of an attack, or detect some kind of attack, or protect us from some kind of attack. So like sometimes, you know, if you really have a headache, if you will massage the area in a counterclockwise direction, it will leave the pain on your body. Some of us say maybe these are attacks by evil spirits or Satan. So I wanted to mention this, and sometimes, you know, if like you just can't stop thinking about something, if you will start thinking in a counter, I'm ambidextrous, but I think anyone could do this. If you will think in this opposite direction or massage the area in now this is dangerous, in a counterclockwise position. So now pretend this is your head, and this is your body, and this is, say, your heart. And you just cannot stop thinking about people. Something. It's driving you crazy. Go from the back of your head down this way and move that energy out. So you're going from all the way back, halfway or in back of your head, all the way out and moving it out. And the same thing in the back. You're going all the way down the back of your head and you're removing that energy. And here from thoughts, you're going, well, pretend these are my two hands. You're going this way. And on your head, if you just can't stop, if you have a pain in your head or you can't stop thinking about something, you're going to think in this way. And what's going to come to mind sometimes is a person. And that's how you can protect yourself or negate an attack. And you might go, that is just too damn stupid. Okay, well, next time you get a pain in your body, you'll remember what I told you. Same thing with your heart. You're going to go out this way, or you're going to go in a negative attack mode. I remember my mother-in-law was really, really old, and my husband called up and he goes, my mom is dying. I go, Mike, run into the kitchen and get some strong coffee and a lot of creamer and a lot of sugar. So my ex-husband goes into the kitchen. He gets the strongest, hottest coffee, and he pours like half of the cup full of sugar and half of the cup full of cream, and my mother-in-law drank it. I'm telling you, she lived several years after that. I came up with that because I read about a priest one time who was in a psychotic episode, and he wouldn't eat or drink anything, and they gave him just a half a glass of milk. They tricked him, and they said it was the communion. And, you know, he came out of the psychosis. So remember, when you see these crazy people, a lot of the time it's malnutrition. So you're going this way with your hands to get rid of. You're going in your head. It's very natural to go clockwise. You're going counterclockwise. And here you're going, you know, you're going from back here, down and out with both hands at the same time and in the same way. And if you have pain in your chest or body, you're going counterclockwise with your hands. And a lot of times it will negate an attack. So when you see these wind turbines, don't just assume that, you know, it's just for electricity, which it is. Don't say it's not. But when they go in reverse, they can negate an attack. So you may be thinking, well, that is the dumbest crap I have ever heard. Yeah, that's true, but put it in the back of your mind. And also, you know, if the giants do reappear, best to vacate the area. Okay, you guys, God bless you all.